Out in the night with my sword held tight, hunting endermen left and right. They're tall and spooky, hard to find, but I need those pearls, I'm on the grind. Drop it, give me that pearl. I've been chasing mobs around the world. 1 and 2, not too bad, unless I miss and make him mad. He blinked, I blinked, now he's gone. I spun around, but he moved on. He's teleporting everywhere, I'm missing every hit with flare. Drop it, where'd it go? Enderman's fast, but I am slow. I'm swinging hard, but he won't fall. This ender pearl's the bane of all. I plopped a boat, thought got him now, but he just walks, he won't sit down. No tricks, no traps, no clever scheme. That enderman's too quick and mean. Just one more and I'll be free to chuck it towards my destiny. Still I'll search eternally for shiny orbs and victory. Welcome viewers, I hope you enjoyed that little shanty that I did for this video. Now, if you've clicked on this video, you probably know. First off, it's episode 10, and second off, we're going to the end. Based on the intro, you probably know I already went ahead and collected all of the ender pearls we should need, as long as too many of them don't break. I already have blaze rods from my first stint in the nether, and we're just gonna go straight for the stronghold, and we're gonna defeat the ender dragon today. And on top of that, because this episode is about the end, we're gonna do a capture quest in the end. And for today's capture quest, we're gonna go after the Metagross line. From what I could find out, there's not actually a huge variety of Pokemon in the end. There are Pokemon other than the Metagross line, but I just want to get a Metagross because he's awesome. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's finish getting prepared and we'll go find the stronghold. Alright, I've got 15 ender pearls, 12 blaze powder. I'll make 12 to start. I've got 1 extra blaze rod, 3 extra pearls. There's some pretty interesting things we can also craft with ender pearls and blaze rods. For example, there's an item called a link cable, which will evolve Pokemon that require trading, like, Haunter into Gengar, or Graveler into Golem, or Pokemon like that. This requires an ender pearl if we want to craft it. We can also craft a life orb, which is a really good held item for competitive. It requires 2 golden apples, 2 gas tears, an ender pearl, and tinted glass. So hopefully you realize that ender pearls and blaze rods can be quite valuable in terms of the items you can craft for Cobblemon. And there's also toxic orb, which uses an ender pearl. There's, the focused sash uses 2 blaze powder, which is 1 blaze rod. So I want to see if we can get to the stronghold without too many of my ender eyes breaking. We've also got a good variety of typings on my team, so we should be able to handle anything Pokemon related as well. What? Okay, I had to start my recording because I was just casually playing, but yeah, look at the map. There's a shiny Zigzagoon. Okay, let's go get it. Yeah, Clink. There it is. Ah, just strolled up to me. Thank you for that. I've got a friend ball. Do you just want to stay in the ball? What? Mobs, why aren't... What? Not blow up my stuff. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go. Oh, okay, that's really exciting. Okay, let's go take a look at him. All right, hello Zigzagoon. Level 20. You don't really look that much different than a regular Zigzagoon, but you do have the cool sparkles. If we take a look at your stats here, you are a female Zigzagoon. Very nice. You're bashful. How cute. You have Gluttony, which makes the Pokemon eat a held berry when its HP drops to half or less, which is sooner than usual. Pin Missile, Baby Doll Eyes, Headbutt, Covet. Pretty standard stuff, I'd say. And then not seeing anything super interesting. Oh, okay. You've got really high IVs for special attack, special event speed, and defense, but not much for HP and attack. So that's an interesting split. Nothing there, and then we have higher friendship already. And yeah, you're ready to evolve. So let's just get Linoon. Ooh, that's cool. We have yellow eyes. And you're very pale. That's so interesting. Okay, I love that. So now we have a shiny Linoon, which is really cool. Still has Gluttony. Any new moves? Okay, you got Switcheroo now. And Rototiller? I'm not actually familiar with that. Tilling the soil, the user makes it easier for plants to grow. This raises the attack and special attack stats of grass-type Pokemon. That's really interesting. I did not know that move existed, if I'm being honest. Slash is pretty good, so we'll give you that. Got anything else? Nothing too exciting. Alright, well, there you go. Just another shiny, wow. And this is episode 10 too. How exciting to get a shiny Pokemon on the 10th episode. Welcome to the team, Linoon. For those of you who don't know, I always love to ask my viewers to leave a comment below with a name for the Pokemon I catch. So please, if you have any ideas, leave a name in the comments below. And if you don't have any name ideas, then let me know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. And I'm gonna pull a name from the comments, and I might even just use your username if you just leave a comment. So please, I'd love to hear what you guys think about names or what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. Anyway, I'm gonna store Linoon in our pasture, and I'm gonna get back to the video. Okay, we've got everything we need, so let's look for that stronghold. I'm gonna stand over here. It'll probably be kind of far away because we're still at 0-0, so it's going to be at least 300 to 400 blocks away. In a that way direction. All right, Ace. Let's go. Oh, back this way now. Don't break. Nice. Okay. So now we're getting really close. Try throwing here. Ah, okay. Dang it. Okay, well, we... Honestly, that was pretty good considering how many times I threw that thing. But I would probably say we can just dig straight down around here. Alright, well, I'm gonna try digging right here and see if we can find the stronghold. We should also be able to see it on the mini-map if it does show up, if it's like near us, so that'll make it a bit easier to find as well. Oh. Yeah, here it is. Great. There we go. I spy. I'm just gonna look at my mini-map. Ooh, looks like there's trial chambers there too. That's cool. And yeah, would you look at that? I can actually just see the portal room on the mini-map. I love that. I really have a hard time navigating these places. So it looks like I just need to go straight down. So yeah, let's just go to my right and go this way. Yep, I figured there'd be mobs. Speaking of mobs, I do have a shield. It is partially broken, but I think it'll suffice. Nice. Let's break the spawner. Place water there. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got 1 pearl. That's perfect. I'm gonna place my bed there, set my spawn. You never know if you're gonna need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I'm also gonna dump water on top of this. Okay. Wow, I love how they start glowing once they're placed. That looks really cool. Alright, so this should be pretty quick. Just a typical end fight. I'm not gonna be doing anything too different, so I guess just enjoy the chaos that's about to ensue. And now with this last Ender Eye, we can go to the end. Ooh, it's got the like Borealis thing going on. Very nice. And it looks like we can make our way up without too much trouble here. And there's the dragon. Alright. Wow, it's like really bright over here. Why is it so bright over here? Weird. Well, what's gonna make this fight kind of special is that I have a thing I can just fly on. So let's hop on board of our Pidgeot here. Ooh, there's Elgium. That's cool. Well, let's not waste too much time. I've got a bow, I can fly. I'm gonna shoot down all these things. And work on my aim a little bit. Nice. Nice. Okay, just the cages left. I don't suppose I can shoot through the top of these cages, can I? Oh, I can. Sweet. I know you can shoot through the bottom, but people don't usually come from the top of these, so I just didn't think this would work, but it totally does. Kinda hard to aim, though. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now this is a battle for the sky. Come here, dragon. Now, no disrespect because I too am a dragon, but you must go down for me to beat the game, so bring it! I'm gonna perch, huh? Alright. Oh, look, I'm not getting knocked back. Can I... Oh, that... Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That didn't go how I thought. Well, let's go get our stuff. Back into the fray. Oh, it's still perched. Alright, where did I die? Oh, here we go. Shooba-doop-da-do-do-bow. Okay. I think that was about everything. Put on some of my armor. Make sure I pick up the Pokeballs. Put that on, put that on, put that on. Okay. Well, Ace took a lot of damage and got KO'd, so no more flying for me. Let me sort through all of my stuff. Stand here so I don't look at any Endermen by accident. Munch on some food. Got my bow. Have rotten flesh for some reason. Okay, well. I thought this would go a little bit smoother. Oh, look at that! It's a Beldum. Awesome, that's one of the things we're looking to catch. Let me just try. I want to just throw a Pokeball at it just to see. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. You can also worry about catching it later. Oh. Perching again already. Whew. Need to get some health back. It's getting dangerous. Also just weird that it's bright in this one spot. It's a bit distracting if I'm being honest. Let's go! All right. We now have freed the end. Let's pick up all of this juicy XP. Level 57. Nice. All right. There's the egg. I don't have a torch, do I? Well, give you torches right here, so I'll just take one of these. Go ahead and mine this and get the egg. The next generation. Alright, we have defeated the Ender Dragon, but that doesn't mean we're done with the end. We still need to find an end city and hopefully get some elytra. And once we have that, we'll do our capture quest and call it a day. Alright, where's the portal thingy? Alright, let's just take a look at a map. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's to my right and down, so this way. Yep, there it is. And thankfully, Ace was able to recover a bit during that fight. Ooh, I accidentally looked at an Enderman. Let's see if we could just fly into this portal. Guess my hitbox is a little too big. Oh well. We've got Ender Pearls. Alright, let me, again, organize some stuff. Definitely feel like I'm gonna run out of space here. Okay, well, we've got a map, but it's not filled in, so we're just gonna be relying on Ace to get us around. Onward to an end city. Okay, I can see the ship on the mini-map. Oh, I would have totally just flown right by that had I not seen it on the mini-map first. Oh, whoa, there we go. Oh, it's above me. Okay. Let's check out how big is this city. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good size. Very, very cool. I always get really annoyed at how difficult traversing these can be, but having a Pokemon to fly on makes this pretty trivial. With that though, let's land on the ship and maybe also collect some of these shulkers. I don't really care for those. Let's get the shulker. And we got elytra. Let's go. Alright, let's also take a look at these chests, and then we'll move on to our capture quest. And maybe grab a few shulkers along the way. That's a nice pickaxe. It's almost like the one I'm currently using. That's funny. Oh, these boots are way better than mine. That's awesome. Always love some iron. You can actually put these boots on. Beetroot seeds, huh? I don't think I have beetroot. Alright. Actually, also pick up the brewing stand. I don't know where that thing went. And that's gone. Okay. Ah, I didn't have the inventory space. That makes sense. Let's collect some more shulker boxes. Okay, well, that was an end city. So now let's see if we can find ourselves a Beldum, Matang, or Metagross to catch. Okay, we made it to one of these gate thingies, and honestly, I'm just gonna go back through it. Figured since we found a Beldum here before, we can probably find one here again. So I'm just gonna look around, hopefully we can find one, and then complete our capture quest. Oh, crap, no! No! Run! Well, yep, okay. Guess that's what happens when you don't have a pumpkin and you try to use a different perspective. Oh, there's one over here. Here it is. Okay, now these things are hard to catch. It's a steel type, so it's level 26. I think Shark gonna be my best bet here. Oh, look at that. Stands up. That's so cool. Okay. Focus. Let's see. I have Dragon Rage. That's actually probably perfect for this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, Dragon Rage always does 40 hit points of damage. And I figured Beldum has more than that at level 26, but apparently just barely more than that. Will a quick ball work? Turn 2? Let's go! We got it! Alright, perfect. Oh, good job, Shark. I'd look up at you, but I don't want to aggro any Enderman. Okay, with that, let's get out of here. I am ready to get back home. Alright, we made it back from the end. That was quite the adventure. And we managed to catch ourselves a new friend. Let's heal him up real quick at the Pokemon Center, and then have a look at him. Alright, we got our little Beldum here. Let's have a look at his stats. We've got a Steel Psychic type with a calm nature and the ability Clear Body, which prevents others from lowering this Pokemon's stats, which is pretty nice. It only has Tackle. Interesting. I thought it learned Takedown, but it's fine. Looks like it has Attack Down, but Special Defense Up. Yeah, okay, not bad. IVs, not great, but good defense IVs. And then, of course, no EVs. And then, I actually just saw the friendship ticket just go up. That was kind of cool. But yeah, nothing too crazy here, but it's ready to evolve into Metang. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, you look fierce. Alright, this is Metang, and it looks like it learned quite a few things. Yeah, okay, so I picked up Confusion and Metal Claw, and it's got a whole bunch of other moves now, which is awesome. Really like Bullet Punch. Pursuit is good coverage, and so is Confusion. But let's have a look at your stats here. Yeah, your attack is higher than your special attack. Everything went up quite a bit. So let's give you Zen Headbutt. Miracle Eye. What does this do? Enables Dark type target to be hit by Psychic type attacks. This also enables an evasive target to be hit. Wow, there's a lot of moves here that I'm not super familiar with, and it's cool to see. Welcome to the team, Metang. That completes our capture quest and marks the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you have any cool ideas for names for my Pokemon, be sure to leave them down in the comments, and don't forget to let me know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is in the comments as well. Today was an awesome episode. We went to the end, defeated the Ender Dragon, got an End City, got a Elytra, and captured a Beldum that we immediately evolved into Metang. So, super cool episode. We also found our second shiny Pokemon. That was just, that is a cherry on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, farewell.